Hello, everyone. Oh no, Sharon, your thing went away. Your
Uh-oh,
image.
my
You are
thing
no
went
longer
away.
an image. There you are. You're an image now. Just kidding. Hi, everyone. We're here a few minutes early just so your emails get out about us coming on. So this is kind of a pre-show before we start playing the actual game. But hey, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this so it actually moves and it's not like creepily, just stagnant. But how are you, Sharon?
Coughing, apparently.
Of course.
Ooh, I like your background.
Oh, thanks. My
What is
background.
it?
It is. Um, Atelier Ice. No, not Atelier Aisha. Atelier Ishka and Logi. I
Yeah,
can't pronounce it.
I really wanna start playing the Atelier games.
Oh, get the first three on the PS3 that were the Arlen series are actually all available on the Vita.
Ooh,
They're download only, unfortunately, but
that's fine.
they're really good, and they actually recently came out with the Plus version of Atelier Arona, which was the first one, and they changed a bunch of technical things because that game was pretty much impossible to play the first time it came out. But they fixed it, so hey, you get the fixed version. Congrats.
That's good, yeah, cause now I just need time.
Oh, just hit everything and cat can just go and die somewhere. But hi, Gala! Welcome! So happy you're here. Hi. And hi, Dustin. I'm also happy you're here. We're just hanging out, chilling before we start. We start in 5 minutes. We just want everybody's emails to go out because we noticed that, you know, a lot of people follow the channel, so they wait for the emails to come out, and then that's when they join us. So, like, maybe get the emails a little bit early. Let's get through. So, just talking about the Atelier games and how much I love them, and how Sharon should play them immediately. Yep. And my cat's over here eating. And, oh, I got an iPhone 6!
Are you serious? I'm so I want one.
I got it yesterday. Look at my back. It's a dog.
It's a what?
It's a dog wearing glasses and a sweater.
We need to make Wild Season iPhone cases.
Oh, we do. I would totally have one all the time. Hi, Chaos. Welcome. It's been a while. Oh, Gally, you said I'm allowed to come on. That's so sweet. Thank you. That makes me so happy. And hi. Okay, I'm gonna call you June. I nickname everybody, sorry. I don't think you've been on with us before, but thank you for coming on with us. We're very happy to have you. I'm starting slowly. We've had enough people now that I'm starting slowly not to remember. So if for some reason you haven't been on with us, I am sorry, but that's okay. All good. But, as everybody in the chat knows, and as Sharon knows, and as I know, nothing of consequence happened last week. Nothing happened. You missed, like, you know, the most boring Let's Play. So,
Yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I know you wanted to be on last week, and I'm just letting you know that just nothing happened. Okay. Anyway.
That sounds a little suspicious, but okay, I'll take
No.
your word for it.
Sharon, when have I ever lied to you? Never. Chaos, nothing happened. Shh. I'm trying to just make Sharon feel better, okay? Gala, and I don't know what you're talking about either. Anyway, we are in spring now. And in spring, we're going to do all sorts of things, and I keep trying to once again play this like it is our demo of Wild Season. Actually, Sharon, I'm sorry, I actually renamed Wild Season to Let's Play, apparently according to what I just said.
Yeah, I know, I just realized that.
Okay, Romani. if you can sit right there for the entire Let's Play and not get in anybody's faces, you know what? I'll show you. Chaos, actually, we did not have a podcast on Wednesday. I was out of town because my brother proposed to his now fiance. It was so great.
And I was working on getting the pre-alpha demo out for those of you who haven't played yet.
Woo! June's asking about the pre-order. Does it include a Steam key plus a DRM free version or just a Steam key?
Both. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna upload. I think we're gonna have the game downloadable either via Humble Bundle, or you can request a Steam key, which will make it available on Steam. So yeah.
Cool. I know lots of people are into their DRM free stuff. I don't know. I guess I'm not enough of a PC player to really mind that sort of thing, but I guess I can understand why people would mind it.
Yeah, I am not, well, I don't really care about DRM because I let Steam manage everything. It just makes my life easier because I have too many machines. But I understand that a lot of people don't like the DRM, and Steam can get a bit annoying with their DRM protection. But yeah, I don't know, a lot of people don't like it. My big concern is piracy, but I'm gonna trust all of our fans and customers and stuff to not distribute illegally.
I like the trust system as well. I mean, of course, there's going to be a few, but I think it will be okay.
Yeah, or we might just distribute the pirated version ourselves with a few things missing, like a lot of indie devs do.
We could make something fun. We could make something like the tools don't work, or something.
Yeah, oh my god, we should do that. So the pirated version, the tools have durability, and there's no way to repair them.
Ooh. so you can start the game, and for the first like week it's fine, and then suddenly it's like, nope, just kidding.
Then suddenly, when you're hoeing, the hoe will get stuck in the land, and all you'll have is a stick. And you can't pull it out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I saw the Dev Tycoon version they released for pirates. Your game actually suffers piracy. That's where I got the idea from.
Wow, I have a lot of stuff in my life. Oh yeah, because I accidentally betted on myself and won at the horse restaurant. And I made so many tokens. Because I was like, I'm gonna believe in myself, and everybody's like, don't believe in yourself, and then I won. So there. But anyway, we should actually probably introduce ourselves since June hasn't been here.
Yeah, and it's 10:01, so the show is starting.
Yep.
So yeah, welcome to the Harvest Moon Let's Play.
Welcome! I'm Kelsey. I am the writer and one of the game designers for the game, and this is the lovely Sharon. He's our CEO, lead game designer, jack of all trades man who just does anything and everything.
Yep, I'm also not called Jack, just so you guys know. I also enjoy very bad jokes.
You Jack? No, I'm not gonna start calling you Jack.
Then I better go get some beans, and I'll claim they're magical.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. If we can find a lot of money to fund a lot of games, maybe I should call you Jack so you can go up there. Doesn't he find a golden goose or something?
We could make that an Easter egg. If you name your character Jack, you get references to magic beans in the game.
We can have fun things like that. I have the male character's kind of default name being Nick Hunter, and the females is Sophie Kent, I believe. Wow, I don't remember the guys one more than the girls.
I don't know if I like Kent as a last name. Maybe Gallant.
Gallant
Shouldn't
would be cool. We could do Gallant.
Actually, shouldn't both the male and female characters have the same default last name, as they're technically the same character, but some people are playing it as male and some are female, so the only thing that really changes is their first name?
You're totally right. right.
I just thought of that.
Yeah. Do you like
I
Hunter?
quite-
Hunter good?
I actually like Gallant as the last name.
I'm good with Gallant. You can do Gallant.
So Nick and Sophie Gallant.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. I'll update it on things that people like. But love that
Gallant
so many
saying-
bigwigs are doing streams so we can get some insight. I don't think I've ever been called a bigwig before.
We can buy a big wig for Halloween. But
Oh
yeah.
man, we should get really big wigs for tomorrow's
Afros.
podcast.
We should get huge afros for tomorrow's podcast.
Oh man, you know, I could try to find one. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out shopping tomorrow and try to find it. Why am I going here? I shouldn't go here. I have no room in my pack for anything. Pull a Mass Effect so everybody's called Shepard. I guess we could default the last name no matter what. That'll be something to think about. Powdered white wigs. Yeah, we could be the court. Parliament or whatever. I don't know my UK law very well.
So actually, in the UK, you don't need to wear those white wigs, but you do in Canada.
Huh! I'm sure the Canadians, there's some Canadian that's very angry about that.
Yeah, I learned about that in watching Boston Legal. Yeah.
Mary, someday your heart will get up.
She's still contrary. I'm telling you, she's like gonna be contrary the whole thing.
I know, so I might have kept pursuing Mary last time instead of
I thought we were gonna do Karen.
I know, okay, we'll do Karen. I'll go buy some wine. Chaos is asking, wow, just a second, my box is like cutting off half your guys' words when it shouldn't be. How far does the pre-alpha go in terms of story? I got to Upfront Foreshadow Girl, however it started lagging badly using tools so I stopped.
Upfront Foreshadow, who's that? Denise?
Whoa.
Or the nephew?
There's a scene happening. Barley, why are you using the telephone? Okay. It's me. How are you? Sorry guys, I voice all of these. June, you haven't been here before. Don't worry about it. Okay, he was apparently mad about something, and now he's fine. And now he's saying, "You're not ready to come back yet? I see. I'll call again. Take care." Was that Joanna? Yes. May waits every day for her to come home. But she won't. Not doing this voice very well. I bet she has her reasons. Could there be anything more important than your own daughter? Poor May. I remember. She was away for a long time, and when she finally did come back, she left May with you and then took off again. Exposition! Joanna's always been that way. She tries to solve all her problems by herself. She's angry. I can't forgive her this time, though. I really like that angry face. It's a good angry face for him. Leaving May with me and going off to the city without even telling me why. May tries to act brave, but she misses her mother. It makes me so mad! Double exclamation point. She's still at the age where she needs her mom, isn't she? Joanna keeps insisting that she has more business to take care of. What could it be? I'll make May's favorite stay. Bye now! That was actually kind of a long cutscene for a Harvest Moon game. Anyway, I don't even know why I came in here, because I can't find money here yet.
Chaos, what harem ending is Chaos talking about?
There will be no harem ending, that's all I will say.
But yes, the farm girl. I think we have about 2 days worth of story content.
Yeah, so it's not very long at all. Man is apparently telling us all this stuff about Joanne, and it just keeps scrolling, and I can't read it. She left her little girl here. Why is everybody suddenly talking about this? Is this when May runs off? Isn't there a time where May, like, runs away? Or am I crazy? Sorry about that. My phone made a weird noise. I didn't even bring water in here with me, man. I am not, like... Duh. Oh wow, one day Gala's stuff was onions and it went to seeds and it wilted and nothing could be harvested. Sorry, Gala.
Yeah, we haven't finished the farming mechanics because right now we're focusing on getting all of the features implemented. And then once we have everything implemented, we can go back and kind of polish, because every time we add a feature that affects other features, it'll break stuff. So like right now, I'm actually working on a dev update. We're working on a leveling up mechanic. So you know, the way that you use your tools, skills, etc., all of that creates buffs and debuffs, which will again affect your plants, it'll affect your seeds, it'll affect everything. So instead of spending hours polishing everything up, only to have it break with another update, we just implement the basic setup. Then we implement something else which affects that, and then once we have everything implemented, even though it's buggy, we go back and then polish it up to fix all of the bugs, fix up the like the timelines for the plants. We haven't really tested out what's the optimum lifetime for each plant, so we kind of do all that at the end. Oh, I didn't know you've tested games, Gala, but this is for the benefit of everyone else who doesn't test games.
Yeah, but thank you for commenting. Anything like that is absolutely helpful to us, so thank you.
That's why we also have a lot of typos and a lot of moments where if you pick a female character, it still calls you old sport or old boy, or there's still he's, because we wrote that before the dialogue engine had the tags to replace he with gender specific pronouns. And we just haven't had time to go back and replace the original he's with the tags that look at your gender.
Yep, believe me, I've been writing the script with both of that, because the script has he as the default, but that was because I only had his expressions for a long time. So it was kind of hard to write the male's expressions and call the character female, but I like the female character. She's pretty great. She's a cutie pie.
Oh, you're gonna like the new Twitter background then.
I need to look at it once I'm not
actually I
things. I'm going to bed. What am I doing?
So the Twitter background inspired me for the next Wild season. Wild season 2 needs to have trains.
Actually, that kind of fits in mind with the kind of slow gatherings I would like in Wild season 2. So hey.
Yeah, it's perfectly.
Sharon and I have not actually discussed anything about Wild Season 2 because I think both of us would get way too excited.
Yeah, we want to stay focused on Wild Season 1, but we are making notes of ideas we have for the sequel.
Trains would totally work in my idea.
Yeah. So the Twitter page has got Sophie sort of standing there with wind blowing in her face, with the farm background. But then I said, well, you know, that same image would look phenomenal on a train platform at a train station. And then I'm like, ooh, we should have trains in Wild Season 2.
We should.
And in fact, I think Animal Crossing has trains as well, but they don't use them very much. It's more sort of a connector for the multiplayer and online components.
Yes, Dustin, one day you will be on a podcast with us, and it will be wonderful, because I've secretly, like, assigned voices in my head to every team member that I haven't heard speak. And they're really wrong, and I know they are. But they're all going to be disproven when the Christmas party comes and I get on Skype so I can sing a song at karaoke with you guys.
Yeah.
I wish I could come, but alas. Actually, Jeff helped me look for tickets, and they're really expensive. He was like, well, you can have this ticket that's a one-way, and I'm like, haha, very funny. Gala says airship, not train.
You can do both.
You can do both. But, oh, you're on the forum, Gala. Cool. Nice to know your real name, John. Nice name. I like that name. I'm really into biblical boy names. I don't know why. I mean, I know they're like really commonplace, but I like them. But I'm trying to figure out what song I could sing at karaoke, even though I'm probably just gonna have to pick from whatever the heck you guys have. It needs to be impactful. So everybody know who I am as a person.
You could sing the Jungle song.
I don't know if my Japanese is quite good enough for that. That's a great song though. That opening's awesome. I love that opening.
Have you watched any more of it?
No, and it's so bad of me. I'm bad at watching things at my computer. Like
you need to, because I think it will affect.
Sharon? Oh no! Sharon froze! You froze, Sharon! Are you here?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Scary. Sorry, go on. You said you really need to because...
Yeah, because I think it will affect your writing of Wild Season. Because the character development is phenomenal. And you need to meet the mayor, because their mayor will contrast so much with our mayor. It'll make it even funnier.
Okay.
And it may inspire additional characters for maybe Wild Season 2.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I will watch it. But, oh, Gala, I should do Piano Man. That's perfect!
Piano what?
Sing me a song, Piano Man. Go something like that. Sing us a song tonight. It's like, I think it's a Billy Joel song. Am I crazy?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, well, you will. Now.
Hey, what's the mayor doing there? What's he have to say? Is it me or are the dialogues like the same dialogues every day?
They are.
Yeah, that's what I like about Rune Factory is every day, at least, you know, even though they only have 2 lines, they have something different to say every day.
Yeah, and if it repeats in Rune Factory, it's usually, it repeats after so long that it still doesn't feel like super stale.
Yeah.
But, hi Steel! I'm happy you're here.
Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet for a while I work on the dev update, but I'm still gonna be here and making occasional commentary.
Okay. I'll be here gabbing and doing totally productive things. Rune Factory is great. I actually have not played Rune Factory 4 all that much. I should play it more, but I'm actually at the final boss of Dragon Quest VI right now. He's kicking my ass. And then after that I'm playing Fantasy Life, which I bought the other day.
Yeah, I need to buy that.
Oh, it looks so good. It's been all over Tumblr. Sorry. I'm really excited for it. You know, it has all of the same mechanics as Harvest Moon when it comes to farming and stuff. Are you guys closed on Saturdays? Every day except Sunday. You guys should be open. Whatever. Anyway, but it has an actual RPG mechanic, where you actually go out and fight monsters, and there's a little bit more of a story. I felt like Rune Factory 4, like for instance, actually put a lot more thought into heart events and things like that. But they're pretty good. You know, there's a lot of people that like Harvest Moon because it's a non-confrontational game. You don't ever confront anybody about anything, which Rune Factory is not like that, but it's pretty good. Yeah. But You know, Fantasy Life, I'm not actually sure what's all in it either, Gala. It just looks cute, and you can be an alchemist, and I want to be an alchemist. I play games for really stupid reasons, okay, guys? Like, okay, here's an example. I played 20 hours of Final Fantasy 13-2 because you can recruit monsters, which is what you can do in Dragon Quest. And I play any game that has anything to do with Dragon Quest. However small the mechanic, I'm like, I could play Dragon Quest in this. So I went around collecting monsters, and it was awful. Final Fantasy 13-2 is awful. And I still played it for 20 hours. So, Skyrim right now, I'm just running around with an undead guy as my companion, and I'm, taking, Purikura pictures with him, and doing all sorts of speech bubbles, and he wears sunglasses all the time, and I don't play games right. It's okay. But yeah, Gal, I think that, like, 4 finally hit, like, the sweet spot for, like, how much story needs, like, I mean, of course, I like more story in anything, 'cause, yeah, but I think that it was finally starting to get to the point where, like, Rune Factory should be. I really liked 3, but I mostly liked 3 because of the protagonist. The protagonist was hysterical. He was like a happy Kion, which, you guys haven't watched Haruhi Suzumiya, you won't know that reference, but that's okay. But yeah. And
Wait, he was a happy. Oh, really?
he was a happy Kion, but he was one of he felt the same emotions as Kion, but he put on a smile instead, and you could just see it was driving him insane because all the characters were such cliches, but they were over the top, and he was like, I cannot stand these people. It was pretty funny.
That's interesting.
Am I turn in for the day? No, I'm gonna go clear our field more. My goal this Let's Play is to clear this field. I'm excited. Gonna make. We did so much last year. By the way, for anybody new watching, we are actually in our 2nd year. I'm just incompetent. Okay, we got that out of the way. But yeah, there's like different races and all that stuff, but yeah, they went bankrupt. Gala, there's been talks that I don't think it's going to be the last Rune Factory, but I do think it's definitely going to be the last Rune Factory with that developer. Because I'm pretty sure the publisher had, I think, Marvelous does them too, as well as Harvest Moon, right? I'm pretty sure.
No, so I think, Xseed owns just like Natsume owns the brand of Harvest Moon. I think either Xseed or Natsume owns. I think Xseed owns the brand of Rune Factory, and
Right.
I think Marvelous made the first Rune Factory, and then Xseed switched developers, and then the developer that did 2, 3, and 4 went bankrupt. Or I think maybe I really don't know how it came about. Or maybe Marvelous came up with the idea, but they were so busy with Harvest Moon that Xseed made another developer do it. I don't know the details for that.
Well, yeah, I definitely know that the first one was definitely made by Marvelous because it actually said a Fantasy Harvest Moon on it.
Well, I mean, it could say that just because Xseed had the Western rights, and since they have the rights of Harvest Moon, there's no conflict of interest.
Natsume doesn't have the rights. I mean, Natsume has the rights, not Xseed. Xseed's the one doing Story of Seasons now, remember?
Yeah, but did Natsume also distribute or publish Rune Factory?
Good question. 1 second. They did. Just kidding.
Okay, so there you go. Since Natsume technically owns both of the IPs, then there's not a problem for them to use it because, you know.
Right. Okay, I was wrong. I'm stupid. Yeah, they probably did do up to 3. I won't go grab 3. But, still, I would honestly say start with Rune Factory 4. The first Rune Factory had some technical issues that I don't know. It didn't have quite the issues that Frontier had. Frontier was the Wii edition, not the Wii U edition. The Wii edition that like for instance, it was almost impossible to get an axe because like you had to do this random thing that like they did not describe at all. I really liked Frontier though. It's pretty much like Frontier is like the difference between this game and Back to Nature. Like, it's the same game pretty much. It has all the same characters, all of that and everything. Rune Factory 2 really departed from a lot of things, and you actually, like, played as your children at one point and stuff. I haven't actually played Rune Factory 2. Rune Factory 3 is pretty good, but, oh, Steel, if you don't have a 3DS, then yes, Rune Factory 3 is where you should go. Absolutely. Characters are very, very big, cliches, but it's pretty obvious that the writing staff knew that and does a lot of fun things with that. And the protagonist is amazing. I mean, who you play is just wonderful. I know I try too much. He's taking off his headphones. But, oh, you're almost done with, X and Y, Dustin? That's pretty cool. My dog actually ate my copy of, X, and I'm really sad about it. And, I need to buy a new one, but I've been doing a thing where I'm like trying to only buy one game a month now, and then during the summers not buy anything at all so I can go through my backlog, because my backlog could really be bothering me. And gonna cut these down, I'm annoyed. No! That was the last thing I wanted to do. Stop! By the way, I don't know how to play this. Most of you on here already know that. Anyway, oh yeah, I wanna get the free Pokemon too. That's one of the reasons why I want to get X again. But I don't know. Haha, very funny, Dustin. Oh, Chaos, you like 2? Yeah, I just have no opinion on 2 because I haven't played it. I own it. Talking about my backlog. But, ah, man, I didn't get the free Gengar, and I'm mad at myself because I should have. I wanted it. Because Gengar is super cute. I actually think all Pokemon are really cute. Even like Garbodor and Muck and Grimer and stuff. What's funny is that my favorite Pokemon, it used to be Pichu, but now it's Fletchling. But my least favorite Pokemon is probably Talonflame, which is his final evolution. I think they really dropped the ball with that design. And I'm really sad. Gally, you set a lot of notes. I need to be more like you. I need to set notes. I have sticky notes open on my computer, and it's just like if I pull up my sticky notes, it's just covered. It's a really bad system, and I need to stop it. Oh no, Dustin! Haunter is the one that evolves. Gengar is the final evolution. I gotcha. Magikarp's great. I had an ex that had a shirt that used to, like, have this angry Magikarp on it. He's just like, I can't wait until I evolve so I can kill you. But... Really, Steel? You actually go through the game with Magikarps? That's amazing! You're my hero. Can I just tell you that you're my hero?
Wow, 6 Magikarp crew.
Yeah! I know, right?
Wow. Yeah.
It's okay, Dustin. I'll forgive you once, but if you ever mess up about anything about Pokemon again, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can mod anymore. I'm kidding. You can totally mod. I don't know that much about Pokemon. Not anymore, anyway. I used to know a lot about it. I actually really wanted to get into competitive stuff for a while, but I don't think it's worth it anymore.
Yeah, I was obsessed in Red and Blue, and Yellow, and even Gold and Silver. I think I stopped dedicating insane amounts of time to it after Gold and Silver.
That's the same with me. So my first game I ever actually played was Red. I played it while I was getting blood drawn every 15 minutes for 2.5 hours. It was awful, but the game was great. And then that's when I started playing video games, and then I was like really obsessed with Silver and Gold. Played it a ton, and then I dropped off completely for Gen 3. I have never actually played Gen 3, so I'm really excited about the remakes. And
I sorry.
Oh no, go on.
Yeah, I was so obsessed that I actually had and played Red, Blue, and Green. I got the Japanese Green.
Oh wow.
I had both Japanese and English Yellow, and then I had regular Gold and Silver, and Platinum.
Oh man, you beat me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was very, 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 very obsessed.
I actually did not play Yellow until like well after it was out. Like I don't think I played Yellow until like Diamond and Pearl were out. How many seeds do I need to buy tomorrow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5. That's all we're doing. I'm scared. I'm scared of having any more because I suck with these controls. All right. Yeah, Pokemon competition. I love watching Pokemon competition online. Like Shofu. I watch Shofu stuff like all the time. He's great. So I know a lot of stuff about Eevee and Ivy and Natures and all that kind of stuff because I watch it so often, but it's like one of those things that every time I watch it, I'm just like, yep, I sure am happy I don't do that anymore. Last time you played seriously was Platinum. Oh, okay, Gala. That's not a bad one to stop at. I personally was a pretty big fan of Black and White. I actually played it first in Japanese because for some reason I was so excited for it. I got a ROM. I mean, something totally legal that you guys should get of our game because that's the way you guys should do that. Anyway, and I played through it. I had no idea what I was doing the whole way through. I somehow beat it. Hooked on Japanese a lot, actually. And I really like the direction that X and Y is going, but even though my favorite Pokemon's now from X and Y, I don't know. I'm starting to lose my fervor a little bit, but I'm sure I'll be back next month when the games come out. Though Persona Labyrinth Q comes out like only a few days after, and that's gonna be my freaking life. I'm apparently going to give you a bunch of stuff now, Karen. That was a great gift. You are absolutely right. Here's another potato. Here's a face mask for you, Karen. Here's a necklace for you, Karen. Hey! Stop doing what you're doing. Stop it! Stop going through me! I am swell. You are right. Okay, here we go. I sure am swell. Ha! There's stuff on here. Yeah, Dustin, the second half is really weak. Dustin, actually, that is the only time I've done something like that in my life. That's the only thing I've ever pirated. Most of the ROMs I even have, I own the game. I just either don't have the console for it anymore, or just want to play it on my computer. And I also really like the Pokemon ROMs that like people have done stuff to. So Platinum was really good, Steel. I agree. Platinum was, like, I like Platinum a lot. I could have been. What am I doing? Alright. You have most of the games, and the new Game Boy I gotten at the time was the special Pokemon one. Oh, that's cool, Gallo. Was that the yellow Pikachu one? Then they turned around and traded my old phone to get my 3DS, a new Pokemon, and a gift card. Ooh. Oh, every time I've been to GameStop, it doesn't seem like they were doing good stuff for old phones, but actually, I kind of have my old phone here. I'm supposed to give it to Verizon for $200, maybe. No, who am I kidding? GameStop wouldn't give me a better thing. And T-Mobile wants to charge me like $300 for that phone, even though they said they have LTE at my house and I had like not even 2G. But I'm on Verizon, and I have this beautiful iPhone 6 now. I have a dog. It's great. Anyway. Oh, but, Steel, yeah, I get that. If you really liked that jump in, Platinum, then I think you would really like X and Y. I think that a lot of the graphical things that they did in X and Y was, like, really spot on. I know a lot of people are missing the sprites, and I miss them too, but I feel like they adapted it in the best way they could have possibly adapted it into full 3D. And I love dressing up people and characters, so that was great. Even though the selection wasn't all that varied, I really want more, so yeah. Oh, the black DS. Oh, you were talking about the DS, not the Game Boy. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. And you were right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Dustin, I mean, it's hard because Pokemon was the one big game that was still holding on to sprites that was technically a AAA title. I know it's kind of weird to call, I know a terrible amount of people call Nintendo games AAA titles, but I mean, they're some of the best selling of all time. I really don't know how people don't, but it was the last one that was really holding on to that, so I can feel like people were kind of upset about the shift, but it was gonna happen, so. They were doing a big push for trading in tech, so they gave a lot of bonus store credit. Oh, that works. I'm trying to remember the last time I went into a GameStop. Okay. The last time I went into a GameStop was fun, but the time before, let me tell you guys about the time before. I go in, and I was all by myself, and I was buying a game for who was my ex at the time, and I was buying Dark Souls, and I went up to the counter, and I was like, here, and he's like, whoa, you play this? And I'm like, I'm buying it for my boyfriend. He was like, oh, well, that makes a lot more sense, so that's strike one, obviously, but I was like, okay, whatever. Then, I'm about to leave. The employee hands me his phone number, and is like, when you want a real man, call me. And I'm like, you don't even know what my boyfriend looks like? You don't know anything about this. It was the sleaziest thing. I almost called his manager, but then I decided, I don't want to get stalked and killed, so I'm not going to do it. So, I don't go to GameStop anymore. Unless I'm with a guy. Then I'll go to GameStop, but other than that. Yeah, it's okay. It's one of those really stupid things that, like, I don't judge GameStop employees on that, or really, like, I know there's a whole male gamer thing going on. I don't really, like, I don't judge it like that. He was just an asshole, but it's just one of those things that's, like, you know. Hey. So, that happened. But, yeah. But still, yeah, it was one of those things that I was really upset upset by it. I was just confused. Like, who speaks to people like that? Not anybody I know, that's for sure. I don't know why I came back down here. I wanted to go give this to Mary. The one that does give me a good laugh, this was years and years ago. This was like when I was in like sophomore year of high school. But I go into this GameStop in Toledo, Ohio. My aunt and uncle live there. And it's a Monday. I'm gonna go give this to Karen. And are you close too? Is there a festival today? Just a second, y'all. I'm gonna tell my story in a second. I have to go investigate something. I'm gonna go investigate this. Oh, it's a cooking contest! I should have made something. Oh, well. Anyway, before we go on with the cooking contest, I go in, and it was the holiday season, not many people were in there. And this guy comes up and he says, "Oh, hi, who are you looking to buy for?" And I thought it was a really weird way to phrase the question, but since it was the holiday season, I didn't like think much about it, because I was like, oh, maybe he's supposed to ask that to everybody. And I was like, oh no, I'm just browsing. Well, at the time, I owned every system that you could buy something for in the store. So I wandered around, I was waiting for my aunt, she was shopping for shoes or something, and so I spent some time, and finally he comes over and he's like, well, really, what can I help you find? And I was like, I'm really fine. And still, I know, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know it was a cooking contest. Nobody told me. I know. Anyway, sorry y'all. And he finally comes over and he's like, so an Xbox is this, and a PS3 is this, and I kind of finally look at him like, are you stupid? I started laughing. And I was like, I own all of this. And he kind of just gave me this look, and I just laughed. I didn't even know what to say. I just left laughing. And I still laugh about it to this day. I'm like, what is this guy thinking? It was some high school kid. I don't know. We were like the same age. It was just, it was wonderful. It was, that's my really, really funny GameStop story. Other than that, my GameStop experiences have been fine, other than the random customer coming up and wanting to talk about games, but not really talk about games. It's super awkward, but I've had more, like, great conversations with people in GameStop than bad conversations with people in GameStop. But, moral of the story is, I buy everything from Amazon now. The end. No! Because I forgot. Can I leave? Can I make something? No, the only thing I have is spices. I'm sorry, y'all. Good thing Sharon isn't listening.
I just heard sorry, y'all. That's it.
I know I say y'all really loud. I'm sorry, Sharon.
It's like I hear this sort of you sort of talking in the background, and then I suddenly hear sorry, y'all. I'm like, oh boy, what did she do this time?
I forgot to cook something for the cooking contest. Okay.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Nobody came to the house and told me. Nobody reminded me. I need reminders for everything.
Yeah. Good thing we're doing that in Wild Season.
Yeah, we are. You guys will all know when things are happening. I specifically made sure that was a thing. But you used to look at Rhino games before it went out of my area. I never assumed unless people really look confused or something. Yeah, see, that's what you should do. And I mean, not everybody who comes into... No, you didn't! Dustin, you didn't remind me at all! What are you talking about? This never happened. And if it did happen, then psh, you're my mod. You're supposed to be on my side. Jeez, Dustin. First is done. So, while this happens... Oh, wait, I should do a voice for him. Good. The texture on the tongue mixes with the caramel and the marmash watching harmony. I didn't even say that right. Very tasty. I want to do something stereotypical. It's dumb. Anne, yours is gonna be good. Good. This is just the right level of sweetness. No child could resist this. Very good. I like this name's Gourmet. So stupid. This is Lilia! Girl, you're sick, don't cook. Ooh. This cake is fluffy and rich, irresistible indeed. So if we ever do another Kickstarter and I do stupid tones for you guys as a prize or a gift or whatever, I'm gonna do that good. Good.
What's with the ghost sounds?
Sharon, I figured out what I'm doing for the text. If we ever have another Kickstarter and one of the backer prizes is me doing like a tone for somebody's phone, it's just gonna be me going, good! I've decided. Sorry, no yodeling, y'all.
Well, we could make 2 tiers. We could have the yodeling tier, and the ooh tier ringtone.
Bad! Is this some type of joke? No comments! Oh, Karen just walks away. He has tasted everything now. Please wait for the results. Okay. 1 black screen later. We will now announce the winner. Please come up close now. The winner is... Hi, Kick! Glad you're here. Ma! Your cooking was truly delicious. Let me congratulate King myself. I don't know why I'm laughing. He just makes me laugh. He looks so stupid. Sorry. Yep. She sure does burn things a lot, that Karen. Maybe she should be angry at her father and leave. Oh wait, that's in 64. Just kidding. Oh, I need to go get a flower for my pot. Excuse me. I can kind of cook. I haven't cooked in a long time though. I cooked back when I had an apartment by myself. And then I went to Japan, and then I had a terrible flu shot, and then I was sick for months and months and months, and now I just kind of just don't cook anymore. Oh well. I keep getting really random things happen to me though, like, I wasn't gonna tell y'all. But, you can't really see it on my cam, but my lips are actually super inflamed because I had an allergic reaction to something. Because that's apparently what I do now. I just have allergic reactions to really, really random things. That's my MO. I just go collect these things while I'm out. But, yeah. So, cool story, y'all. Also, I've been saying y'all lately for like the past month. I'm scared of myself. And I need to stop saying it. But I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. Oh, yeah. I didn't really have like the money to go out when I was at an apartment. I did, and then the guy I was living with suddenly decided to not be a very good person at all. And I was in an apartment for months and months by myself. So I did a lot of cooking for me and my cat. My cat ate probably more human food than she should have, but I wanted to cook for something, okay? Oh, home ec classes. Oh, yeah. My home ec class never taught me how to cook anything. We did computer programs in it the entire time, and the woman was just awful. Worst teacher I've ever had, easily. She just... Everybody was really mean and called her a lesbian though, and she might have been, I don't know, but obviously we were just really stupid kids back then, and I feel bad about it. So, because I probably said that at one point too, because I was also a stupid 6th grader who did not know anything. So, we all have things that we're just embarrassed about. You can hear an echo from the other cam. I cannot hear it. But barely. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm spending a lot of typing and stuff. So, and I think he still kind of wants to hear what's going on so he can make fun of me at any point in time that he wants to. So, I'm sorry about that, Kit. Tell me if it gets really bad, okay? But I think everybody was, no, not everybody was required to do, I think my school was super sexist and made all the girls do home ec and made all the guys do shop. I don't even think you got a choice, actually. So. Oh, wow. Kit, I'm sorry you got belted. That really sucks. Does she look like an alligator at least? This is super, super mean. But there was a girl in my class who was actually super mean herself, but that doesn't make what I'm about to say any better. But everybody called her a pug because she actually did look a lot like a pug. Personally, I like to assign animals to people because I think it's super cute, but I'm pretty sure nobody was calling her a pug for good reasons. Yeah. Yeah, guy, I think, it was so long ago, I think that, we weren't given a choice. Cause honestly, back then, I probably would have signed up for shop. So, I don't think I had a choice because that's what would have happened. Because, like, I'm super into girly stuff and I do all a bunch of girly things. I just think woodworking is like one of the coolest things ever though, and I totally would have done it. Oops! Oh no! I hit my Windows button. Sorry. Sean looked over really quickly to make sure everything was fine. I think he heard my own note. Oh, I know! It's like, instead of home ec, it's like home ec, as long as you have a good home ec, which I mean, obviously people signing up for it don't really know whether it's good or not, so that's not the fault of anybody who signs up for a bad home ec, but like, home ec actually teaches like a ton of good things when you have like a good teacher teaching it. Like, there's a lot of home ecs that also like teach you how to balance a checkbook and stuff, which that's like really pertinent information. I mean, now that everything's digital, there's, you know, there's other ways to do it, but being able to manually like manage your checkbook is still great. Oh, that's so cool. Where in the Caribbean did you grow up, Kit? Are you still there? Oh, Gala, no, I wasn't saying I was older than you, sorry. I don't know what I said, but that wasn't what I meant. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My school was honestly terrible. Like, I would never send my kids to the school that I went to. Like, I'm fine with public schools as long as they're like really good public schools, but my school's awful. Hi Asmo! Welcome! By the way, everybody, first of all, this is Asmo. He created this, new thing for us, with the directions and the stuff. I think we're gonna kind of do some tweaks to it, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, Gala, is I was never taught how to, balance a checkbook. I had to learn it, like, my parents taught me, thankfully. Now thinking about it. Wait, you guys close on Tuesdays? Dang it! Whatever, I'm gonna go give this flower to Mary. Gala, how old are you? If I can ask. And Dustin, actually, I follow this. Oh, what? Who has a purple heart? Who has a purple heart? Who has a purple heart? Da, 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 da. Mary, you have a purple heart. I am so thankful. It only took a year, but you're happy about me. Guess what? We're going for you. We're going for you. Yeah. We're going for you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, y'all. And Kala, I am actually, if you reverse those numbers, that's how old I am. I'm 23. Everybody in Texas seems to think I'm a teenager though. Like, to the point that, like, people don't think I'm over 18 and tell me I can't do things all the time when I'm 23, and then nobody believes me and they're like, you have a baby face! And they always, like, pinch my cheeks for some reason. It's like the only thing I don't like about Texas right now. Sponsorship for that. Actually, Dustin, you weren't here, but every time I would drink something on the show, I'd always say we were sponsored by it, and then be like, no, we're not sponsored by it. Oh god. Kick, yes, I have played A Wonderful Life. I've never beaten A Wonderful Life, though. I've gotten to, like, the point that my kid's, like, starting to figure out what he wants to do with his life, and that's about it. One of the reasons I like Wonderful Life is because it's really hard to break that game. And then I broke it. And then I was done. Wait. Oh, what? By the way, if you hold shift, you can alter the sizes of your webcam. Oh, okay, Asmo. I'll try that next time. I'm not going to sit here and mess with it, because you know how that works for me. Yeah. Gala, no, I'm actually in Austin, so not many people around here really have problems. We're much more progressive. Let's say that. But yes, the rest of Texas has issues. I know, Asmo, you know more about all this stuff than me. Dustin, yeah, I know. I need to fix his a bit. His, you know what? Here. I'm gonna try to do it. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. I'm gonna go inside. Hey, you guys wanna see our cows? Hey, cows! Alright. Edit scene. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Okay. I have the source. Gonna hold shift. Whoa! Whoa! I did it, y'all! I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, you are absolutely right about that, Gala. Yeah, not many people are like, oh yeah, you live in Austin? Man, you live in the black hole of Texas. I'm like, good thing. But Austin's the only place I would ever live in Texas, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna be here, to be honest. But I like it so far. It is pretty cool. Don't know anybody. I need to, like, go out and meet people. I'm just bad at that. Sean looks all weird now. Okay, Asmo, yeah. And we'll figure that out. Okay. Oh, so you're in Canada now. Okay. Yeah, I actually watched, has anybody watched any of Anthony Bourdain's shows? He recently did not recently, sorry, one of his first episodes of the first season of Parts Unknown, he did an episode in Quebec and talked a lot about succession and stuff. Yeah, Gala, I did. Oh no, Asmo! You got fired from your job? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we're not paying very much, so... But that's it. Thank you for sending that. I don't think we can give you quite what you're looking for, but I love you. But if there's something on there that you want to apply for, absolutely apply for it. I just don't know what's up. And Gal, everybody's unemployed? I don't know. It's a tough world out there right now. I can't wait until Strong gets on so I can rub this in his face. I mean, tell him very nicely that Mary has a purple heart now, so we're going for Mary. working at Best Buy, or am I crazy? Am I just thinking of the wrong thing? I'm not sure. Oh, multimedia. Ooh. There you go. I have... Oh, T-Mobile. Why did I think... Oh, you know what? T-Mobile? No. Good thing it didn't work out. This is my T-Mobile phone. T-Mobile was like, oh, yeah, you'll have LTE at your house. I had less than 2G. They lied to me and then made me pay for this phone anyway. Yeah. No joke. So, not good that you got fired. Good that it was from them, because you should have learned from them anyway, because you're a good person and they're not. So, there. Steak confirmed. Chaos, you really want some steak, don't you? Here's the thing, Asmo. He did show me a coverage map. Yeah, my coverage map does say I have LTE. Yeah, good story. Wasn't my phone either. Yeah, well, Verizon's actually giving me, like, $250 for the phone, so that covers, like, all but, like, $75 I have to pay for, this phone to T-Mobile. So I'm just cutting my losses, to be honest. And now, I know that Verizon is not exactly a great company either, but it is in my area, so I got my Apple Stick. Sorry, I'm still really happy about it. Mary has a purple heart, slaughtering animals confirmed. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not good at graphic design or illustration either. So here we are. Oh, I guess I just ate that root, cause why would I not? Oh, hey, we can buy crops today. Let's go do that. We got five. Let's do it. You have chicken strips? Oh, that sounds so good. Even though I had ahi tuna tonight, and I really should be full, but I am really hungry all of a sudden. I'm also really thirsty, and my drink's almost gone. Oh no. Oh, I have my water bottle back. That's out of
Hello?
order. Okay, just kidding. Hi, Sharon.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I just finished a nice lengthy dev update, which I'm gonna post after this.
Awesome. By the way, guess who has a purple heart? Guess who has a purple heart? Mary. So guess who we're going after now?
Oh, come on. Fine.
She's higher than Karen now, so it's the way it's gonna go. Yes, I want 2 of those. Yes, you will have it delivered. I want one of these. Yeah. We have a lot of money. We should do something with it. Asmo got fired from his job, and we're very sad about it.
What?
Yeah.
How did he get fired?
Asmo's the one who created our lovely, little background splash for us.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to be using it. Ah, I did not want to eat that.
Wait, so what happened to Asmo?
Asmo, all I know is that Asmo worked at T-Mobile, and then Asmo got fired, and it seems like there was a disagreement on both parties. I tried not to delve into too much detail. New manager. Oh. Wait, am I crazy?
I hope you stole his airbags before you left.
Did I accidentally... Oh my gosh. I'm so stupid, I accidentally spread seeds inside the house.
Well done.
People. Yeah, Asmo, actually, Best Buy is hiring by me. I mean, obviously, you're nowhere near me. But... yeah.
Yeah, we can't hire at the moment until we get the next round of investment.
Yeah, we're flat out of hiring things. And it's not my say, so... I'm avoidant.
Mm.
I get people asking me all the time and I feel bad, so I'm like, that's not my department. People who are game designers are like, you must have so much power, and I'm like, I'm 4,500 miles away from where everything's happening. Power is not exactly the word I will use to describe that. Chaos. Well, time to start watering the house again. We might get the house to level up again. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
You know, that reminds me, did you ever play Grandia?
Yes, I did. Grandia 2 was great. I really like the first one as well.
Yeah. I actually never got far. I got far in Grandia 1. I never got far in Grandia 2. I wonder what happened to that franchise.
Good question. I know I've heard from a lot of people that Grandia 3, the first, like, 10 hours were great. Oh, we could have gotten one more.
Wait, Grandia 1 was PS1 or PS2?
PS1. Grandia 2 was Dreamcast and then PS2. It got released on both, but, like, at much later times, I think. And then Grandia 3, I believe, was also
2 and 3.
PS2.
I think I played 2 and 3.
I think you would have remembered 1 pretty well. It had terrible voice.
Or maybe I did play 1 and 2. Let me look up pictures. I don't remember.
If you see pictures of 2, you will definitely know whether you played it or not from like one screenshot. That game had some pretty unique environments at times.
Okay, I'm seeing pictures of 3. Doesn't look like I played 3. Let me look at 2.
Oh,
yeah, I definitely played 2.
Sega Saturn? Well, I definitely know Grandia came out on the PS1 at one point because I have it in my PS Classic store. Oh, it was ported to PS1. Okay, got it. Good to know. Oh well, I guess we'll go hire that guy to water these tomorrow, and I guess I have to water them now. Are we all ready to see how horrible I got rid of my flower. Whatever, I didn't care about my flower. But...
wait, am I thinking about the right game? Is Grandia the one where you could customize the town?
No.
No, then I'm thinking of a different game.
Yeah, there was no town to customize. Especially in Grandia 2, towns tended to, die. A lot. Working design? Lunar... I love Silver Star Saga. I haven't played any other Lunar games, but Silver Star Saga was really great. I played the enhanced, like, remade version for the PSP? Yeah, PSP. You know, that game, it's sad because the localization was terrible. But the game introduced a lot of narrative stuff that hadn't really been in JRPGs before, and like are now a lot of staples of JRPGs. I recommend that game. That game's pretty good. Just ignore the terrible voice acting and terrible stuff. My Sims? I've never played My Sims. I'm not sure if I know what My Sims is.
65 pesos only.
Why am I getting random music? Yeah?
This is music by Sharon. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, that was an ad. I hate random video ads.
We all know that you were just trying to advertise your new beatboxing store, okay?
Yeah, I know. What can I say?
It's a lie. Oh,
What was
yeah.
that game?
A lot of people failed with that whole Dreamcast thing. I've never actually played a Dreamcast.
I loved my Dreamcast.
You know, I'm sure I would have back in the day, but I just never got one. And then by the time like it was viable for me to get one, they were gone, and I guess I didn't care all that much. I don't know, but I know I would probably like Shenmue since I really like the Yakuza series, and that's like the closest thing you can get to Shenmue now. But Asmo, if you want me to look over your resume for you, I'm actually very good at making resumes look presentable. I can't guarantee anything from that front though, but I can at least look over your resumes and looking at other places as well. It had a potato as a processor. I heard that Skies of Arcadia game was pretty good. Ooh.
Oh, I remember!
What?
Yes, the game. Is this it? Is this it?
Jobs, especially in the kind of, like, range that you're
Dark-
looking for, Aspen, are really hard. What?
Okay, so I found the game, Dark Cloud.
I freaking love Dark Cloud!
I know, right?
Dark Cloud's great! Why isn't that on the PS2 Classic store yet? Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 need to be on there. Oh my god, I haven't thought about those games in years!
I know, right? It's one of those games that they just kind of stuck with me, and they haven't made a 3, right?
Mm-mm.
It just
There's
kinda
only
died
Dark
with
Cloud
2.
1, Dark Cloud 2.
What happened to it? It was by level 5. Is level 5 still alive?
Level 5 is like who pretty much makes Dragon Quest now. They make the Professor Layton series, they make... I'm pretty sure Fantasy Life is them, actually.
Oh yeah, it is.
They're-
That's Left Link.
Oh, Nino Kuni's them.
Mm.
So, level 5's definitely still around. I'm guessing that Dark Cloud 2 must have not done very well. Those were incredibly intense games.
Well, it got an 87 Metacritic score.
Oh. Well, but
You see
remember, Japan didn't start caring about how games did in the West until like a year ago.
Yeah,
because
that's
Square
true.
Enix was like, wow, like, Bravely Default actually sold? We're so confused! It's like, are you kidding?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you know, also the big thing with studios is just because a game did well, doesn't mean it's gonna get continued, because they may stop developing it in favor of something that does better.
Got it.
So, you know, like they'll say like, oh, this did pretty well, but looks like this franchise is doing better. Let's put our resources in this new franchise because we can make more, we can do more with this than we did with the original one. So it doesn't mean that the original one was bad, it just means that those of us that loved it won't get it because they found something else to do. Yeah.
Hi, Rin! Hi! I'm so happy you're here! I was actually wondering where you were. I was worried because usually when you can't come on, you tell me. So I was like, oh, okay, Rith is just gone. But I'm happy you're here, Rith! Hi! Fantasy Life, I want to play it so bad. I have it. I'm on the last boss of Dragon Quest VI. And if any of you have played Dragon Quest, which if you haven't, go play Dragon Quest 5 or 8 immediately. Right now. Do it. The final bosses in those games really suck. Like, they, like, jump the difficulty up that you have to, like, grind another 10 levels and get all of, like, the best equipment and all of this stuff. So it's gonna take me forever to beat this final boss. And then I'm gonna play Fantasy Life. I'm so excited! I've also been playing a lot of Skyrim. Some of y'all are actually friends with me on Steam, and I'm sure you guys have noticed me playing Skyrim a lot.
Yeah, I've been continuing to play Europa Universalis since you guys got me back hooked onto that. What was I saying? Yeah, and I managed to unite all of Spain. So now instead of having the Kingdom of Castile, I'm the Emperor of Hispania.
Nice! I'm glad you turned that around for yourself. The last time you really told me about it, you weren't doing so hot.
Yeah. So what happened last time is I was not doing so well. I managed to become king of Castile. Then I had one son who managed to unite, managed to get about a quarter of the Iberian Peninsula under Castile. And then when he got old, I had to change the law because he had like 4 sons. And the law was gravel kind, wherein your kingdom gets split evenly amongst all of your kids. And I'm like, no, I'm not having that happen. Because you only get to control your primary heir when you die. So that would have meant that my next character would have had a much smaller kingdom. So I changed the law to seniority, which was annoying because I didn't have the prerequisites to change it into primogeniture. So seniority means the next oldest person in your dynasty inherits everything, and primogeniture is your eldest son inherits. So I wasn't able to get my kid to inherit, but at least I kept the kingdom together, and my brother inherited it. So the character I was playing ruled for like 20 years, and my brothers were like a couple of years different. So I basically went through like 3 inheritances because each of them lasted like less than 7 years because they were all like in their 50s. I finally got a character in there because you can't change law until you've reigned for 10 years. So I finally got one of my nephews to inherit it. He was in his 30s, and was unable to change the law because just as he hit 10 years, his wife died, and that created a random chance where he basically was so depressed with the death of his wife that he became incapable. So then I had a regent ruling. So I basically couldn't do anything for like 5 years until he died, and then his nephew got it, and then through him, he was pretty young, 19, so I was finally able to change the law to primogeniture, and then with him, I conquered half of Spain, and then the Pope decided to do a crusade against the Sunni in the southern half of Spain, and then through that crusade, I managed to unite all of Spain, northern Africa, and for some reason, I managed to inherit Brittany, which is the northeastern part of France. So I'm now one of the more powerful houses in Europe, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Dustin definitely thought that you were talking about real life for a second.
Yeah.
Shroud would lead a very interesting life if he did all of that and then also randomly had this small indie developing company and did this like weird let's play and podcast.
Yeah, so I'm really an emperor.
Yep. I would love to play Civ 5 with people, Asmo. Like, actually, Strong and I talked about playing Civ 5 together at one point.
Yeah,
Because we're all on such different time zones.
And then when we are on the same time zone, we're doing the Let's Play and the podcast.
Yep, pretty much. Hi, Romano. Say hi.
We could replace one of the Let's Plays with a multiplayer Civ 5.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then stream that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm starting to feel like we might be running our course with Harvestman, Friends of Meridian.
Yeah, because there's not really much else for us to research. We've kind of researched most of it.
There's a few options. You did mention doing Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just to warn you, I do a lot of stupid stuff in Skyrim, but that could be fun while we talk about marriage and things too. We'll make a new character and we'll ignore the companion I always have with me, even though I'll cry because he's the best. I have an undead guy as my companion. I'll show you a picture of him later. It's pretty great.
You see, it'll be interesting because I actually take Skyrim quite seriously. I really, really, really get into it.
Ooh, then maybe you should play, and then I'll just sing and comment and do stupid things. You could be like, "Shut up, Kelsey! I'm trying to take this seriously."
Actually, we could do Fantasy Life. That would be a more appropriate.
It would be, but it's only 3DS, and we would have to get a 3DS that could actually stream.
Actually, you don't. It's kind of complicated, but what you can do is you get a tissue box, kind of like this. Except the Kleenex ones. And you take this side of it, the top side.
Yeah.
You make the hole bigger. You chop out the side, and then you stick the 3DS in there. You stick the webcam on top, and then that's basically how you can play.
Huh. Asmo just said that it equals cancer. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it does not equal a terrible disease that people die from. But why is it so bad? Asmo seems to know a lot about these things, but Sharon, apparently you do too, because I would have never thought of a shoebox.
Yeah, we can't afford a 3DS capture card at this time.
Those are really expensive.
Yeah.
Or you have to get the whole thing crazily modified or something.
Actually, the 3DS capture card is a modification. Your 3DS gets modified.
Okay. Just kidding.
I do want to get one eventually, but we just can't afford it right now.
Yep. Man, Kick, I am so jealous. I want to play Fantasy Life so bad, but I decided to go on one of my Dragon Quest kicks, and I'm already like 60 or 70 hours in because that's how I play Dragon Quest. And I have to beat this final boss, and then I'm putting it down so I can play Fantasy Life, which I've never actually put down a Dragon Quest game after beating it because I usually do post-game content. But I'm going to restrain myself so I can play Fantasy Life instead. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that it's just really hard to stream it, but we can definitely try the shoebox method. See what happens. We can always have Skyrim as our
backup
fallback, because Skyrim would obviously be very easy to whip out really quickly. Staff discounts at Best Buy. Yeah, I'm sure that really helped. I just flour. What am I doing? Yeah, I got mine from Amazon because I have Amazon Prime, and now I'm discovering how great Amazon Prime is. I haven't had it in like the past 2 years, and then they still think I'm a student, so I get it half off. It's great.
That's amazing. Actually, I was having a discussion with some people. I don't remember who it was yesterday. About Amazon's strategy with Amazon Prime. And their Amazon Fire Phone. And did you know that they're sitting on like 87 million worth of phones in their warehouse? They can't move.
Wow. Why is that?
Well, because why are you gonna? I mean, it's an expensive phone. It's like $400 or $500, or $90 if you get it on a contract. But like, why would I get a Fire Phone over an Android phone or an iPhone? When there's all these app limitations, and the main selling point of that phone is, oh, I can take a picture of something and Amazon will sell it to me. That's great. Why would I want to buy stuff when I just spent anywhere from $90 to $500 on a phone? What I think is the smarter option is, if you get Prime, you can get the phone for like $5. Because I would not mind getting a phone like that for $5. And then you actually haven't spent that much. By having that phone, you're now incentivized to actually use the Amazon buying feature because you have not just spent $500 on a phone.
I don't know. Sounds. I need to go tell that stupid elf man to go water my plants again. Sorry. I don't know. I think it's gonna be really, really hard for somebody to come into the cell phone market right now who's not either using the Android, well, pretty much has to use the Android platform because nothing else will sell. I mean, even Windows phones aren't actually doing terribly well compared to their competitors. And
yeah, well, you see, I don't know about the Windows phones. I actually see quite a lot of people with the Windows phone, but when you enter the phone market, you need to decide how much market share you want. And remember, Apple actually only has 20% of the market share, but they make most of the money.
Right.
So you can still make a lot of money with a small market share if you're doing it right.
Okay. I'm just wondering what kind of, like, what thing that a new company who wasn't using any of those three OS systems would do to make it that much different. If they would just have to do the hardware, or Tron, you're super changed.
Yeah, sorry, just hit the camera by accident.
I was like, oh no, what's wrong?
But yeah,
I actually had a Windows phone for a week. I thought I was going to take a Windows phone over to Japan because it was a phone that could do Wi-Fi calling for free. And then also T-Mobile for a while was doing, like, I think they're still doing it that you can call free in certain countries, and Japan was one of them. And
cool.
the phone worked great, and I really liked the layout and stuff, but Kick's right. I mean, the apps are really bad. Alright, bye Kick! Thank you for coming! It's been a while since I've seen you. Please come again. I feel like I'm listening to somebody explain Hyperspace Neptunia. I actually bought the Idle game that the visual novel Idle game that they put out recently, but it was super short and I'm really sad about it. I don't like that series really otherwise. I feel like it's
which
like,
series?
oh haha, it's so funny, we're making fun of video games. Also, he has a bunch of fan service of pre-progressing girls.
Well, which series is this?
Hyperspace Neptunia. Here. Riz! Oh, Kick! Oh, sorry! Kick's not leaving. I thought you were, like, leaving for Best Buy now. Bye! I was like, okay, bye, Kick, have fun! Like, I don't know where you live that Best Buy would have a shift right now, but okay. I'm stupid. Sorry. I don't know. But here,
Don't
let
mind
me
I'm having lunch.
It's okay. Let me go show you what this game looks like. First of all, yes, everybody can see that I'm wearing sweatpants. I was like, haha, I'm gonna wear sweatpants with this shirt so nobody knows that I have a nice shirt on, and now you all know. Anyway, so this is kind of what it looks like, Tron. Oh yeah, you can't see my stream right away. Oh, wait, we have screen share on. Just kidding.
Yeah.
This is like an idle game, but usually it's like an RPG and they all represent like different like consoles and stuff, and it's like making fun of the game industry, but it doesn't do it very well. So, and they don't play very well. But I love idle stuff, so I'll buy anything that has idle stuff, so that's why I bought this. Yeah. Vancouver would be open. Oh, okay. Not for shift though, right? That would be a really weird shift. It's a bullet hell if memory serves that you're kind of playing as, consoles that are humanized. Yep. Oh my gosh, Asmo, you're playing Persona 4. Ah, that's like my favorite game of all time. And I have to convince myself once a week not to replay it because I've already played it like 5 or 6 times. And I'm trying to play all new games that I haven't played before. And I actually haven't played Dragon Quest VI before anybody asks. That's the only Dragon Quest game I've never played. Oh man. Persona 4 is great.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this guy's watering.
I might
Why
play
am I
some
watering?
today. I might play some today.
Oh,
Finally
you
have time.
You should. Open till 9. That would still be a really weird shift kick. Yeah, Dustin, the actual, like, the mainline Neptunia games, I think they're super mediocre. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh, Asmo, I'm sure you have a ridiculous Steam library. I own 23 games on Steam. I'm pretty happy with that number, though I think next month I'm gonna get the Sleeping Dogs HD
Oh my god, Sleeping Dogs is amazing.
I watched somebody play Sleeping Dogs, and I never got to play it myself, and I am trying my best to expand my options
Yeah.
of gaming. So I want to try to play it.
My Steam collection is ridiculous. Would you like to guess how many games I have?
112.
Higher.
200.
Higher.
250?
Close. 267.
Oh my god! Do you own the entire Steam library?
No, I just go crazy with like I get a lot of the games from Humble Bundle. Because it's like $5 and you get like 10 games. I buy a lot of things during the Steam sales and Steam bundles. Yeah.
Where's that 300?
Oh, he's beat me.
By the way, Sharon, what are you eating? You're making me really hungry. I'm angry.
I'm eating a salad.
Ah, that sounds so good right now.
Mm.
Sharon, stop. So Sharon, isn't it nice that we have 4 chickens here? We should expand our chicken coop.
We should. How is dinner, by the way?
Dinner is doing super well. Thank you for asking. Dinner, of course, won our lovely chicken contest. And, dinner is doing so well that you can't even believe it.
Mm.
I know he's your favorite.
What about lunch and breakfast?
Also doing well. They're here. Very good. I forget what our last chicken's named.
I know what we should name our next chicken.
Okay, go for it.
Brunch.
Perfect. Wait, maybe that is our 4th chicken's name. I would not be surprised if we already had this thought process. Tasty. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, Chaos, yes, dinner shall be for dinner one day. We'll see. Oh, Sherlock Crimes and Punishment. Ooh,
I really
like
want to play
Sherlock
that.
stuff.
Have you read the book?
Sherlock Hordian or whatever the hell they call those people that like supernatural Sherlock and Doctor Who. Because I don't care about the other 2 at all, and I have a passing interest in the BBC Sherlock, but I do like Sherlock Holmes.
Are you serious? Your interest in the BBC Sherlock is just passing? It's phenomenal.
Okay, I really liked the first 2 seasons. I have only gone like halfway through the 3rd. I feel like a lot of the I feel like they created a lot of unnecessary like conflicts between people that were I don't know, they were conflicts that were created to be conflicts, and that's not a very good way of. So I felt like season 3's gone down, but when I say that I'm a Sherlock fan in passing, that means that I'm not heavily engaged in the crazy fandom that's around that show.
Understood. Yeah, I'm the same.
Oh, we have a scene with Mary! Because she has a purple heart. This isn't it. Neither is this. Now where did it go? Oh, Dad! You scared me! Welcome! Did you come to read a book? What? What am I looking for? Well, there's a book I'm using to reference for the novel I'm writing. I think it's on the 1st floor, but I can't find it. Terribly sorry to ask, but will you help me find it? I'll be glad to. Really? That's so great of you. It's this kind of book. Okay, I'll look over there. Gonna help her find her book. Gonna help her find a book. It's not around here. Have you found it yet? Nope, sure haven't. Will you mind looking a little more? Thanks. I think that you're just trying to get with me. Oh. Something just came up. Okay, anyway. That's it. Now I remember remember putting it there. Hey, I found it for you, y'all. Well, I can continue writing. I'm indebted to you. Yeah, you are. Indebted to me forever, so you can get more. That's why don't send me things. Stop it. Sadly, after the war, Mary's memory is a little spotty. Still, she pushes on, trying to tell her story. I like that. Gala, I like that she's this war victim. That's perfect. That would make sense. Millennial Town being like a post-apocalyptic place would make just total sense.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. A post-apocalyptic RPG farming simulator.
I know.
One of the features could be keeping radiation away from your farm.
Well, if you want something that's kind of post-apocalyptic, Innocent Life is like that.
I thought that was a
Korean
futuristic
war
Harvest
joke?
Moon.
Gala, I did not realize that was a Korean war joke. I'm sorry. I apparently am not very good at Korean war jokes. A sentence never uttered outside of math. Oh.
Yeah, Kicks, we know. The Chucklefish is backing Stardew Valley, which we're very excited about as well.
Yeah, having one person do all that Stardew Valley seems to have is pretty impressive. I like it a lot. Cake says that Minecraft, the backstory revealed, is the post-apocalyptic farming sim. Harvest Fallout, a post-apocalyptic Harvest Moon. Perfect.
That's actually what I had in mind. Harvest Moon in Fallout.
I think I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, it's already 10:35 here. Looks like we're probably gonna be doing 1 or 2 more days, y'all. Then I gotta sleep. And hopefully my lips will no longer be inflamed. My lips really hurt right now. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I did. Isn't it Stardew Valley, Sean? Am I crazy?
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, Riff said Starwood. I wanted to make sure I was right before I started saying Stardew. Because
What did I
could
say?
get it wrong. Like, it wouldn't be surprising at all if I was like, it's Stardew, and people were like, no, it's not. Like,
Wait, what did I say?
I think you said Stardew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Got a Mog Bean community where we are getting... Oh, get the modding community. We're getting Harvest Fallout. That would be a great mod. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Didn't do anything. Don't worry about Tron. Go put your salad away. Nothing happened. Just all these turnips are fine. Ah. So I got a new keyboard and I keep pushing the Windows button because it's right next to the confirm button. Yeah. But so Tron, to make you a little bit more jealous, iOS 8.1 works great on the iPhone 6. And it's
Gee, thanks.
Just so you know.
I really need one because I have the iPhone 5 and it's just at the end of its life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get like severe freezing and stuff.
I did not want to give you that, you stupid little red-hatted creature. I don't know what I'm actually saving this orb from. It's done. It's over. We're just not doing it anymore. Alright. You said he had a purple heart, so I said she flew several missions over to North Korea until she was shot down. It was harrowing struggle for her to escape. Her knee still bothers her on rainy days, but she would travel to a small town and open up her shops in hopes of forgetting the war. There we go, Gala. That's our new backstory for Mary. Thank you. Oh, Kick! No, it's totally okay to talk about other games that are doing things like us. We think it's great. I mean, of course, you know, when you have more competition, that means it can get a little bit muddled, but it's also super cool because I think we're all doing really different things with it, which is something that hasn't really happened until, God, like a year and a half ago. Nobody even had an idea in motion for something like Harvest Moon, really. So, don't worry about it. You can totally mention stuff.
Yeah, and I'm personally really excited for Stardew Valley. I'm going to buy it.
I probably will buy it too. I haven't been really keeping up with it much, but whenever I see something on about it in the Harvest Moon tag on Tumblr, I always think it looks great. The one that I'm not terribly interested in, and this isn't a slight towards it at all, is Pumpkin Online, just because I'm not an MMO person, and that's definitely a multiplayer focused one.
This is the first time I'm hearing of Pumpkin Online.
Yeah, it's Pumpkin something online or just Pumpkin Online. I'm not actually sure. I don't know enough about it to even comment, but it's not something I'm gonna really buy because again, I don't like multiplayer games very much, so not marketed towards me, and that's okay.
Yeah, same. I'm not a big MMO fan.
Oh, I saw you downloading the boat. Great. I'm so happy. We've gotten some really good responses about it, so we're excited. Oh, good! Kick says that their community is really excited for Wild Season. Stardew's? Valleys? Is really excited for it. That's great. See, that's the thing. That's how it should be. Like, we should be all excited and stuff for each other's games.
Wait, who's excited for Wild Season?
The community that's following Stardew Valley is excited for Wild Season.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, and we're excited for Stardew. I actually sent the developer an email yesterday, just telling him that I hope he does well, and just wanted to give him my support.
Yeah, again, making a game like that by yourself is harrowing. I couldn't even imagine. Especially since I don't know how to code. Kick says that the demo works beautifully on Windows 10.
Which demo?
Our
the
demo.
Stardew? Oh, really?
Ours.
Okay,
yeah.
That's great.
A lot of people have told me that they've forgotten about Stardew Valley. It's just, again, since it's one guy, it doesn't, there's not many updates and stuff because he has just so much to do. So.
Yeah.
Yup. But Gala, I would check it out. Pumpkin Online as well. So again, I think Pumpkin Online's kind of geared differently, but I think it could work. Sure.
Hey, so I'm looking at Gundam Cosmic Age for the PSP, and I'm really liking the art. This is the art I want for Wild Season 2.
What's the game called?
Gundam Age Cosmic Drive. I'm gonna post a link of a screenshot. And I really like the artwork.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, huh. That's interesting, Kit. I don't know who Chucklefish is. You know who Chucklefish is?
They're a publisher.
Oh, got it.
They're the publishers that are doing Stardew Valley.
Oh, wow. See, that's how I actually know about it.
Which actually annoyed me because I actually wanted to see if we could co-publish Stardew Valley with the developer since it's similar to what we're doing. We're looking at the same people that like the same kind of game, so I thought it made sense. But he's already got a publisher.
Got it. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, post a screenshot to that. I'm definitely up for changing art styles. You know, I like our art style a lot, but I always really liked it, like when Harvest Moon and stuff changed its art styles.
Yeah, but I've not been a fan of the new Harvest Moon art style. This is like this link that I posted in the chat. That's what I want.
Okay. We are done in 15 minutes, and then I will gush over it with you. It will be great.
Yeah, I mean, I like the colors. I like the character models. I mean, these character models are kids, obviously, but I like the whole schema behind it. Ooh, there's a Digimon game for PSP.
Oh my gosh, I have not done much singing today. While you do that, I'm gonna sing a song so people will be happy. And by that I mean people will probably be like, dang it, we're going to get through a stream of her only singing about Purple Hearts at one point. No, she's gonna sing instead. We are playing a Harvest Moon, but we're probably gonna play something else soon. I was trying to follow the theme of this. I'm not following it. Never mind. I'm not gonna sing anymore.
Wait, so what's coming out on November 4th? Is the Harvest Moon game is coming out on November 4th. Story of Seasons is next year, right?
Story of Seasons is now February 10th of 2015.
Okay, and Harvest Moon is the Valley one, right? Hidden Valley, or what's it called?
Hidden Valley is the one coming out on the 4th.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna wait and see what other Harvest Moon fans think of Lost Valley before I buy. I hope it does really well for them. I hope that it's a really good game for them, but I am nervous just because this is their first developing venture of something like this. And their PR has not been very good but just my opinion. It's alright. But I hope it's good. I think the Minecraft kind of mechanics could be interesting if they employed it in the right way. Oh, thanks, Kick.
Yeah, I'll probably be getting it as well. Just we need to research it.
Okay.
If I have cash.
Yeah. Good point. But I honestly lost. Dustin, yeah. Tree of Tranquility was really the last game I was actually into, and I think the only reason for that is because you had to buy a barn and stuff, so it was harder to upstart, which I felt like was kind of a challenge. But A New Beginning I really tried to get into. I hope A Story of Seasons capitalizes a lot more on what A New Beginning was trying to do, and I think if it does, it will be a very good entry into the series. Rift, no. Lost Valley is only on 3DS, and so is Story of Seasons. So, that's one good thing about Wild Seasons. We're gonna have it on lots of platforms. Gonna wait till you come out, so I can give you a Not saying, okay. Don't gift us anything, Kick, but you can actually technically gift through the e-store. I had a friend that gifted another friend Fantasy Life the other day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, there is not a NDA, but we are not encouraging sharing at this time since the game is incomplete, and we are getting a lot of people thinking that it's a very near finished game, complaining about the stuff that's not in it. So it's we're mostly just giving it out so we can get feedback from you guys so we can make it better. It's not for PR.
Yeah, it's not for, we're not even close to ready for a PR build.
Yeah. That's why we actually, so we made a press release for the trailer, but we didn't make a press release for the demo because we don't want press writing about the demo because we want feedback on the demo. We don't want to publicize it. Once again.
It's not something that I feel like PR would get much out of. at all. Yeah. So. Well, thank you, Kick. I just don't know. I don't know.
It's not a PR.
I'm bad about receiving things from people. As always. I don't receive things well. Yeah, our dog's gonna compete. Yeah. Even though we don't have a ball. Did the ball get taken out of this game? I don't have a
Maybe.
ball.
Rithraid, yeah, we will fix the typos and stuff. We just do that at the end because some of the parts may need to be rewritten. Yeah. So
Yeah.
rather than spending hours and hours fixing typos, only to have that section rewritten, we'll just rewrite the section, and then fix all of the typos at the very end.
Rith, as I told you on Steam too, there's different people programming that in, so I was aware of all of the typos. And funnily enough, and everybody can laugh at me for this, I was going through and trying to correct all of them, and then Sharon was like, Kelsey, we'll just have a day that people go through and tell us all the typos. And I was like, oh, I feel stupid now. So,
Yeah. Yeah, because like one of the feedback that we got someone. So we are planning to have voiceovers, but those will be released as a free patch after the release. But if the voiceovers don't sound right with the script, then they'll have to be rewritten. We had someone give us feedback on grammatical changes that they think should be done, and those might require some sentences to be rewritten. So if Kelsey had gone and spent like a week fixing all the typos for everything that was up to date, that would have been a wasted week that she could have spent writing new content, because then she would have had to spend another week at the end of development to look for more typos.
Yep. But, yeah, Asmo, honestly, I don't think that there's really enough in the demo that, a stream would have been that terribly beneficial. It's more just showing off, like, the very, very start of the story, the basic farming mechanics, the cooking mechanics that we've spent a lot of time talking about, things like that, and it's kind of like a final thing to be like, hey, the game is going to work very well, and this is the way that you can see that's going to work very well. Now we're going to go into alpha and beta testing for the people who signed up for that, and then you'll have the final product. So
Yeah, and then Rithraid, yeah, we know that when you run near some stuff, you slow down. That is going to be fixed. It's just we are prioritizing other things first.
Yep. And yeah, Riff, most of the NPC dialogue that's not actually in cutscene are in fact placeholder. Yeah, I had fun writing those because a lot of them mentioned that's a demo.
Yeah, Cattell breaks the fourth wall or something.
Catel's like, I don't know what it's usually called, but I think it's called demo. I like Mary's dialogue best. She talks about the fact that she can't feed her parrots and stuff on a demo's pay because they only pay you part-time.
I actually haven't seen Mary's dialogue.
You need, if anything, go into my demo script so you can read Mary's dialogue. I'm really proud of it. I've had a lot of people mention it to me. Guys, if you're playing the demo, go find Mary.
Who is no longer contrary.
No, very different Mary. But,
Asmo, Rith, we'll put you in touch with Michael, who is handling our VO, who's gracefully done it for credits, which we're very happy about. He's the one that's kind of producing all of the voice actors, and he's the one that's sourcing them. So if you have friends that are willing to do it for free, I will put you in touch with him, and then he can see how it fits into the game. We may not work with him because we're being very, 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 very picky in particular. If we do voice acting, it's gotta be Persona 4 standard. Anything less than that, and we'd rather wait for the sequel.
Yeah. Oh, Marina, are you the one who sent us the Are you the English teacher that sent us the email? Because if you are, then yes, we got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I actually emailed you back thanking you for the feedback because I hate sending feedback email and then I always wonder if they ever get read. So I specifically